I'm Ray Pardini Matson, and this is the Coffee Monday podcast. Here, we talk about all the things, the messy, the meaningful, and everything in between that fuels your week. I sit down with people who are figuring it out, leveling it up, and keeping it real all along the way. All right, friends, let's pour into it. Lisa Fazio-Satterberg.
Yes.
Here with us today. I'm so excited you're here.
Me too.
We've known each other for a while.
Yes.
We're friends. We've worked together. We've collaborated on all the fronts. We're both in guilds for Valley Children's Hospital, so I'm really excited to talk about that.
Yep.
I think most people might know you for your fun humor on social media at the Hyphenated Mom. I love your content. Like when I say it's laugh out loud good, it is laugh out loud good.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
I'm so happy you're here. You wear many hats. You also foster dogs, which I
do.
do want to talk about that.
Oh, good. Okay.
But really, one of the reasons why we're here is the Law Comida Guild that you are vice president of this year, which is very exciting.
Yep.
And the fact that the holidays are upon us. They're here.
know.
Ready or not. How we feeling?
Gosh, I mean, I've thought about how am I feeling the first week of November. I mean, Halloween was a blur that week.
Right.
And I'm feeling good because October was super busy, and now we're still in the beginning of November. There's still time to plan things and get things in order, but it's always chaos kind of at my house. There's still Halloween decorations out, and we have our Christmas lights up, and so there's a mix.
I love that so much.
We have those jellyfish lights we just got earlier in the year, and so we just changed it to Christmas. So there's pumpkins on the front porch, and then the Christmas lights are out, and the fog machine's still out, and it's just it's a lot of fun now.
It's so fun. I bet the girls love it.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I love it. I know. That was us last year.
Yeah.
I didn't do real pumpkins this year.
That's probably smart.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel so lame because I love the look of a real pumpkin. They're so pretty and they can take you into Thanksgiving in theory.
Right.
But they were like rotting last year or 2 years
Yeah.
ago. So starting last year, we just did our like really basic Mickey pumpkins that are, and the kids love it. Right? You do it for the kids.
Do you guys carve your pumpkins? Because ours aren't really into carving.
You know, I really wish I would have this year.
Yeah.
We normally do. Do. But we usually do it closer to Halloween because
it rots.
Right.
Like it looks terrible by the time it's Halloween.
Right. But to your point, I feel like this year it snuck up on us. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we probably should have done that. And we didn't. So.
We did it a few years ago and or tried to, and the kids didn't like the feel of the guts of the pumpkin.
I know.
And like we're traumatized from that. So then but then my middle daughter brought up that she wanted to carve one this year. So we're still planning on doing that this week.
Love that
just
for
to
you. Let her do it.
And but it's just
why not? Have they tried the pumpkin seeds? My oldest loves the pumpkin seeds.
I did heat those. I did cook those one year or bake them one year, and I liked them, and my husband liked them, but no, the kids.
No.
They might now. It's been a few years, so we might have to try that again.
Circle back.
Yes.
I feel like the older they get, they're picky in different ways.
Yes.
As far as activities, food.
Right.
It's like they're old enough to know, try it.
And they know, but they know what they like also.
Right.
And what they don't like.
Right.
Yeah.
So ages of your girls?
So my oldest is 11, and then my middle daughter is 9, and my baby just turned 7 on October 30th.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I know.
I feel like when we met, they were like toddlers. You were pregnant.
I might have been.
You were.
I was for a long time pregnant.
You were pregnant.
For like 10 years, I feel like I was pregnant.
The same. I know the feeling. I know. Yeah. It doesn't that feel like a long time?
It does feel like it probably was Brielle, and
it was.
She just turned 7.
7.
Yeah.
Well, and you did a good job of spacing them out.
Yeah, it's about every 2.5 years.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked out pretty well.
We did not plan that well.
Well, we were going to only have one. I was an only child. So I was all about, let's just have one. I had a great experience,
Love.
And then, we had the one, and then like the year of breastfeeding was really difficult for me. And I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. But then when I was done breastfeeding, like with each of my children, I would be like, that wasn't so bad. Let's have one
Let's do
more. Or
it
let's try to have,
again.
yeah. And so I did that. I swear I did it after Brielle too. And my husband was like, I don't
No.
think so. Like, and I'm
He's
glad,
calling it.
honestly, that now that they're older and in activities
Right?
and
How?
yeah, it would have, there's no way.
It's so much, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
We have 3, and it's like divide and it's different because you really have to be more strategic
Yes.
about planning.
Yes, you can't. There's not
Can't
just
divide and
two of
conquer.
them.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one can't just take one and one take the other. There's a third one that
a juggle.
needs to be somewhere as well. Yeah.
Or in tow with you.
yes, or can't
or
be left
him,
home.
or
and,
right.
At
right.
least at this point. So
I know I had a friend, where were we? Oh, I had an event last night for work, and she was like, yeah, the kids are at home. And I'm like watching themselves, like no babysitter.
What?
I'm like, huh? What do you mean?
Can't even imagine.
This is such a foreign concept. I
know.
literally have about 10 years until that
Yeah.
might be the case. I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
Ish. We had babysitters our whole lives because we threw parties at my parents.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
Isn't that funny? I'm
Yeah.
like, I was a senior in high school and I had a babysitter.
That sounds honestly, that sounds like something my parents would have done
Right?
too. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, it's a busy time of year for obviously La Comida, but for work, I feel like it's busy too, right?
Yeah, it's real estate's been pretty busy,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a weird time right now with real estate. It does slow down because of the holiday season, so listings are sitting a little longer, and you got to find a creative way to keep it in front of people's minds. And but yeah, a lot of escrows still happening and closing, and it's been a really, like, for me, it's been probably one of my busiest years in recent memory.
That's so great.
Yeah, it's been surprising. And at first it was like a lot of work but not a lot of closings. I just felt like things fell out or didn't
People
come
changed their
together.
yeah.
Things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And but now, like, in the second half of the year, I feel like we're finally getting some closings and some progress, and I'm feeling better about, like, at least personally ending the year on a good note and having helped many sellers and buyers get into the homes that they want to get into.
Amazing. Yeah. So obviously you're a realtor by day, but I say by day, it's like a 24/7 gig.
It's
right.
Someone texted me at like 9:45 last night.
And then showings.
Yes.
And it's all across. My younger sister's a realtor as well. She lives in Modesto. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. PMZ. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have heard of PMZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she loves it. But yeah, there's zero.
You're constantly
Always on call.
Yeah, you're always on call, and it is tough. But it's the nice thing about it is, especially now that the kids are in activities and have cross-country meets and plays and things like that, I can be at all those things.
know,
You
it's
just
so
have
great.
to schedule it. It's another thing. You just have to schedule it and make it. Don't let anything encroach on that. I'll sometimes have other agents show for me. Like, I'll pay them a little bit to show for me on my behalf if I'm not able to.
Perfect.
Or may need to refer someone out or something like that. But it's nice to have that flexibility.
Right. And you guys at Realty Concepts are so family first, obviously.
Yes. Very family
company,
oriented. Yeah. So they're all,
So
there's
great.
people bring like their kids to the office if they need to. And
Amazing.
I did. I brought my babies to the office.
Right.
They have a lactation room. So
Amazing.
it's very family friendly.
That is everything,
It is.
right?
It makes you like not feel bad about having kids.
Guilty
As
about-
a mom,
right.
you feel that guilt. Like,
Totally.
I'm trying to work and raise these children, and they're very open about making it as easy as possible for
That's so
working
great.
moms and
That is
dads.
so great. Yeah, I know. It's so amazing. I love that. So homes are a big part of your life all
Yes.
around.
Yes. All across
I'm like
the
putting
board.
this all together as we're talking. I mean, not that I
Yeah.
didn't already know, but okay. So how long? So switching gears a little bit, La Comida Guild.
Yes.
So there are, and help me out if any of this is wrong. If you can help fact check me.
Of course.
So we are both in guilds that fundraise for Valley Children's Healthcare. Excuse me.
Yep.
2 of 12 guilds, I believe. And
I think it is 12.
yes. And La Comida Guild specializes in, like, every guild has a signature fundraiser.
Yes.
Whether it's the Holiday Guild, and they have Holiday Boutique. La Felice has Derby. La Comida has the Home Tour. La Visionaria has Cocktails for a cause or something, that kind of fun sort of restaurant takeover related.
Right.
We all kind of have our thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you were telling me, which I'm like mind blown, wildly impressed by, this is the 71st year of the La Comida home tour.
Yes, it is.
Wild.
I know.
That's amazing.
It's been a long time.
So what is your history with the Guild? Like, how'd you become involved?
So I actually grew up with the Guild. My mom, Marilyn Fazio, she joined the Guild sometime, I was trying to figure out the exact year, but sometime in the 1980s. I want to say I might have been 4 or 5 years old because I kind of remember saying that, or her saying that to me. So that was the reason I eventually joined. And the real reason is because I had graduated from Fresno State in 2004, and I was in Delta Gamma sorority, and I was the president for a year, and I was just really involved. And they, of course, focused on involvement with the school, the community. Well, when I graduated college, I didn't have that like philanthropic,
yeah.
Like I didn't really have anything volunteer-wise or fundraising-wise, and so my mom was going to be the president in 2007, and so I either joined the year before or that year, 2007, to basically help her and be with her in the Guild.
Love that. When she was president.
When she in
love that.
2007, and I ended up staying in for about 10 years until I had my second daughter, and then it was just a little too much for me at the point, and then I rejoined after she passed away in 2023.
Okay, friends, so if you're thinking about finally getting that straight, confident smile, look no further. This is your sign. Thurman Orthodontics is one of our new Coffee Monday partners, and we're so excited to share what they have to offer. This isn't your average orthodontist. When you walk in, you're greeted with a warm smile, some fun music. It feels like a very fun, family-friendly atmosphere. As a patient myself, I loved my experience. I did Invisalign a few years ago and had a really great positive experience with Thurman Orthodontics. They're always doing something fun, whether it's being out in their community, doing a team bonding activity, and truly making orthodontic care accessible for everyone. Dr. Brian Thurman offers Invisalign for teens and adults, along with braces, and he makes sure that the cost never gets in the way of you having the smile you deserve. And if you have kiddos like I do, check out their Groovy Grins Kids Club. Such a cute name. It's totally free, and it's a chance for your child to get frequent checkups every 6 months until they're ready for treatment. Plus, of course, they make it fun with games, prizes, the whole thing. Right now, if you mention Coffee Monday, you'll get $1,000 off a full treatment of braces or Invisalign. Head to their website, ThurmanOrtho.com. That's THURMAN. For more information, and smile on, friends. Have you ever noticed the beautiful flower arrangements that we have on our episodes? Well, those are thanks to the super talented florist, Darcy from DH Floral, and the beautifully locally sourced flowers from the San Joaquin Flower Collective. We love supporting local growers, and this collective does too. And they've made it easier for you to get 100% locally grown blooms into the hands of other florists, creatives, and flower lovers like me. Local flower season has wrapped for the year, but keep an eye on @SJ Flower Collective on Instagram for updates on when you can see their pop-ups coming back, likely early spring. In the meantime, if you're hosting or planning something fun this season, Darcy at DH Floral is accepting requests for custom arrangements for events and gatherings. So you can visit her Instagram @DH Floral for more information. And you were back here because you moved for a blip.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had been up in Washington, and actually at her memorial, I made the announcement that when I moved back, because we were planning to move back at that point, when I moved back to Clovis or Fresno, I plan to rejoin La Comida Guild in memory of my mom.
So sweet. I've noticed that between you and your mom and like Lauren and her mom, like there's a lot of multi-gen, no?
There is.
That's really special.
We just had 2 more daughters join, actually, of members.
Aw.
Yeah, that are in the guild.
I love that.
Yeah, so
That's really special.
it is.
Right?
It's a family affair.
Family
yeah.
affair. Family affair. So even though the home tour happens during the holidays, is it always the first December weekend or first December like Thursday, Friday situation or?
Usually it is. It's usually the first Thursday and Friday, the first week of December. Sometimes if it's getting a little bit late into December, they will, and maybe there's time after Thanksgiving. It might be at the very end of November, that Thursday, Friday. But I would say like 95% of the time you can figure it's going to be the first week of December.
So, but you're planning all year round.
Yes.
Right? I mean, as a guild, you're planning all year round. You're
Right.
recruiting homes to be on the home tour, which is always year round, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're always looking.
And so I'm curious, and you can share whatever you'd like, but like timing wise, so let's say, Lisa, I want to be on the home tour. I want my home to be on the home tour. When does my home need to be decorated by?
You know, it really just depends on the homeowner. It's really up to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be decorated in July or something like that.
That's
or
what I'm
something
wondering, like,
crazy.
because you
No.
don't take like promo content
right
prior because you
Right.
want the guests to sort of be surprised,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we don't have we don't have pictures of anything until maybe after the event,
Right.
that were taken at the event. We
Right.
might have some pictures and videos for our promotional things for the following year, but yeah, they basically it's basically up to them and what they feel comfortable with. I mean, obviously it has to be done by the week of home tour. Completely.
So does somebody like go around and like check like, right? I mean, you have to make sure
I
it's
mean,
decorated.
It's kind of
No?
well, now you're freaking me out a little bit. I'm like, should we have someone check?
This is my crazy brain.
Yeah,
No, clearly you've been doing it for 70 years. I think whatever you're doing
You're
is
bringing up something that
fabulous.
yeah, we might need to start checking.
No.
So they usually
understand the assignment.
They understand the assignment.
Yes.
And a lot of them do start decorating. I would say in August, September.
Dang, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, we have to do the book write-up so they at least know what they're going to be doing in each room. They sometimes that'll change and we'll make a last-minute revision, but usually over the summer they know this room's going to be this theme or the living room's going to have this. So they're usually pretty well prepared and they'll have it ready in time. I'm done. It's just.
I mean, it is amazing.
It's a lot of faith that we, but it's
But
always
it's a
worked
reflection
out.
of them
It
too.
is.
Obviously,
It takes a special
you're having
type
all
of
these.
person
Yes.
to offer their home for the home tour,
Right.
and they're always ready to go at go time.
So for those that have never been, which this is your sign to buy the ticket, you're
Yes.
going this year.
Yes.
It is such a fun tradition, I will say.
is.
Now, some women and couples do this, like they have the same people they go with, they do the same thing, they make it a full 2-day experience, all of that.
Right.
I have not had like the same tradition each year. Like one year I went with my in-laws and my husband. Another year I went with some La Felice ladies. This
Yeah.
year I'm going with an eclectic group of friends. Like, but I've been, I don't know, at least the last 5 years
Yeah.
in a row. And it is so fun. I just like love to see what people do and how different their homes are and
Right.
just their very elaborate holiday decor
Yes.
is very impressive.
Yes. It's
Right?
Definitely. It's
Yeah.
always different, and you get ideas, and you learn a little bit of history about our area, homes in the area, and families in the area. So it's really
Which that part's fun.
Yeah.
So for those that haven't been, walk us through it. So it's the first Thursday and Friday of December.
Yes. So on Thursday evening, we have our evening preview, and it's the dinner is usually at Fort Washington Country Club. It has been for many years, and it's a very nice dinner. You have first dibs at our boutique, which is a 2-day boutique, basically, that you can only get into with an evening preview or home tour ticket. And you can buy Christmas decorations. There's home-baked goods. There's jams, jellies, all kinds of things. There's just anything you can think of, you can buy it, especially Christmas-related. There's wreaths. There's your table centerpiece, that sort of thing. There's also a silent auction at the event, and after the dinner, you board the bus, a charter bus, to view the homes at night. So it's kind of a different experience than the following day, which is the day tour.
Right.
And that's a more go at your own pace. You can go to whichever home you want to first, and you take your own car and make a day of it.
Yeah.
Stop by the boutique and tea, because on the home tour day we serve hot coffee and tea, as well as our homemade tea cookies for you to sample. It's so nice. And
so cute. I love that.
Yeah, and then you can also shop at the boutique that day as well.
Yeah. So they replenish the boutique on day 2. I've only done the boutique on the first night.
Yeah, so they do have multiple things, so
we
will replenish for the following day, but some of that stuff, is gone after evening preview.
I would think so. I remember.
Like if we only bought 2 of something when we were shopping for it, then that may be gone. So that's really like like I said, first dibs. I can't think of I know there's a better way to say it, but I can't.
No, it's
first
true.
First dibs at the boutique. But there's still a lot of great stuff at the second day.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. So fun.
Some ladies actually line up the day of the morning of home tour to get in and start their day there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. I've done both.
Yeah.
This year we're doing the day.
Oh, good. Okay.
Last year we did the evening preview and the whole, it's fun. Like I see the appeal to both. There is something special about seeing them at night.
Yes.
With the lights.
Yes.
And just the vibe. And first dibs on shopping, always a plus.
Right.
But yeah, daytime is fun because you can kind of build your own schedule.
Right.
And kind of route however works for you and your group, which is fun.
Exactly.
So are there any sort of like funny little things that you can share with us, like behind the scenes guild moments when you're putting this all together?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot, probably some I can't talk about on the podcast, but one of the more recent things that we did, we had a red pepper relish workshop, and that's one of our signature relishes that we sell at the boutique. And my husband, he works weekends, but he's usually home during the week. And so that morning that I was going to the red pepper relish workshop to start cutting peppers, and then there's another part of it where you cook the peppers and put it all together. That morning I was like, hey, you're not doing anything. Why don't you come with me? I didn't ask him. I said, why don't you come with me to the red pepper relish workshop? And he was like, he knew he had nothing to do. So he put on his apron, walked in, and it was him and the ladies chopping red peppers, and we made a reel about it.
I was going to say, you guys, go to Lisa's social because I was crying laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, and
at the
I made
Hyphenated
him come
Mom.
the second time for the second part, the cooking part too, because I was like, we got to finish this. You got to
see it through.
Yes, so he's learned a lot about red pepper relish and cooking it, and
so this is a tradition of the guild. Okay, La Comida, food. Obviously, yes. All of our names have some sort of Spanish heritage, right?
Right.
So food is kind of maybe what you started for being known for, right? So this is one of your signatures. I love that.
Yes.
So the ladies that have been in the guild for longer, or what? They were the ones teaching you, or how did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because I've done it before.
Have
but
you?
I still don't fully understand the process. It's a very intricate process.
I bet.
But there's ladies who have been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years, and they have the recipes basically in their mind, and they know what to do, and so they kind of direct us as to how to help them. And yeah, but I feel like he knows. I feel like they were explaining it more to him than to me. And so now he's like, well, they do this. And I was like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that. No, first you put the sugar. And I'm like, okay, what? Like they gave him more information than they will me. They were so excited he was there to help.
That's probably why.
It was awesome.
They were making it worth his while.
Yes, they were.
That is so cute. So, and then you sell it at the boutique, right?
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
And
it sells out every year.
I'm sure.
I mean, as a member, it's hard to get a jar because it sells out every year, and it's usually we have a little sale after for us, if there's anything that we could buy, and there's usually no red pepper relish available.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were telling me too. I thought it was like a jam or a jelly. You said it's red pepper relish. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you put it on, because this sounds delish. We were talking about this.
So for me personally, I will get a chunk of cream cheese, and I will pour it on top of that and serve it with crackers, and you spread it on top of the cracker, and it's really good.
Delish.
Yeah.
Delish. Great for like a hostess little something for the holidays, right?
Yeah, perfect.
And you're giving back. You're donating to the Comida Guild that benefits Valley Children's Healthcare, which is amazing.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously we want people to come and see it for themselves. So I know you can't give away any secrets on the decor of the homes.
Right.
It really is truly a wow experience when you go into them because they're all so different styles, different decor, different layouts of the home, architecture, all that. But what can you tell us about the homes? There's 4 homes on the tour, right?
Yes, there's 4 homes on the tour, and we have 2 in Fresno and 2 in Clovis. I can say that one is on Candy Cane Lane.
Love. That's perfect.
Christmassy.
Yes.
And we also have another one that is reminiscent a little bit of the retro house that we had last year that a lot of people loved. It was 60s and 70s throughout. This house this year is near Fig Garden. It's a mid-century modern. So there's a lot of different history in that home. And then I don't know. You just have to come see it. I'm afraid I'm gonna say the wrong thing and give away
secrets. Yeah. But no, you are. This is good. So different styles, different locations. 2 in Fresno, 2 in Clovis. I do love that you really have been intentional about different styles, right? So you don't go into 2 homes that are alike.
Right.
I would say.
Right. We're trying to show the uniqueness of the valley and different people and
the history,
and different homes.
Yeah.
And they all have different memories too. There's always some kind of tradition that they have put into their decor, and so you kind of get a glimpse into how each family has decorated their home.
Love. And I love too, I got my ticket in the mail.
Nice.
So you're mailed a ticket.
Yes.
It's a ticket, right? That's what you call it. It almost looks like a gift tag, which is cute. I don't know if you did that intentionally. And it has the homes on there with the addresses. And people are meant to use that as sort of their guide, right? To sort of, again, either plan their day on Friday or come for the evening preview on Thursday.
Right. And I believe, I don't know if anyone does this anymore, but they used to wear the ticket.
Oh,
and then
actually, that's a good idea. Is that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then the hostess signs off during day tour. They sign off when you visit each home.
You are right.
Yeah, I think
that is right.
Yeah.
I remember this.
That's why they're sturdier than a normal ticket.
No, you're right. I remember this.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, right? Get your little stamp for coming here.
Right.
Also, I love for those that are considering having their own homes on the home tour, how would they do that? Would they reach out to a La Comida Guild member? Would they go on your website? How do you do that?
They could reach out to a member.
Okay.
They could go to our website. We have an email address and a phone number on there. I think the phone number goes to 3 people. I'm not sure, but one of us will pick up. Yeah, one of us will pick up, and then we can have them meet with the home tour committee and see if it's going to be a good fit.
Love it.
Yeah.
I will say you guys do a great job too of just respecting the home. So we wear booties when we walk in on your feet. They're stanchions. So it's not like people are opening random doors and going down random hallways. It's very intentional. It feels almost like a museum of sorts.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Yes. Yeah. We want to make sure that's our number one priority with our homeowners is respecting their homes. I mean, they're giving us this beautiful gift. So we want them to obviously feel good about it and tell others how wonderful the experience was. We always make sure to clean up if there's any we'll vacuum if there's a little crumb or something, paper on the ground. We'll make sure to pick up when we're done with the tour and leave it better than we found it.
Yeah. Is there anything any misconceptions? People think this about the home tour, but it's not. I
don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe that. Maybe people are going to make my house dirty, but they won't.
They won't.
You leave it cleaner.
It's cleaner, yes. And
right?
then we have the booties, and we have people also, a lot of volunteers staff the home to make sure that no one's like touching the walls or, touching anything.
Yeah.
We don't let them take photos with their phone or anything like that.
That's right. For privacy.
Yeah, for
That's
privacy.
smart.
Yeah. So we do make sure that everything's moving forward and no one, and also, we're telling them to watch their step and go this way. And
right.
So, yeah.
So what about attire? Like comfortable shoes. You're going to be walking, right? Like don't wear stilettos. Not recommended.
Not recommended. And they really don't want you, like they might not let you in if you're wearing heels just because of the safety and if there's stairs. Yeah. So you want to wear flat shoes, comfortable shoes. Other than that, a lot of people dress festively.
Encouraged to be festive, right? So fun.
But you don't have to. It's whatever you feel comfortable in. I will say they don't allow jeans at Fort Washington Country Club.
That's right.
So if you plan on visiting the boutique or you're going to evening preview, you just aren't supposed to wear jeans.
Right. That's right. Good call on that.
Other than that, it's whatever you
It's whatever.
want. Yeah.
Love. It is fun to dress festive. We've done that too. It's sweet.
Yes.
It's so fun. And to see everybody else, like even the volunteers in their festive attire. It's fun.
It's so fun.
It's fun. How many ladies are in La Comida?
There are about 65 members right now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And similarly, like if interested in potentially joining or learning more about it, website?
Yeah, go to the website,
Okay.
go to our Instagram or our Facebook. You can message us. Because of the 65, some of those are sustaining members that aren't currently active or they're retired from the guild but still paying dues to be in the know and that sort of thing. So
Sweet.
We're always looking for active members and people that can help staff the homes and help us prepare for the big event.
Love.
Yeah.
So fun. Okay, so the Instagram and website are both La Comida Guild.
Yes.
All one word.
Yes.
LaComidaGuild.org.
Yep.
At La Comida Guild on social.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of social, your handle, first of all, the hyphenated mom, genius. Like genius. Okay, literally, and to me, interpretation is obviously your last name is hyphenated.
Right. Yes.
But like, is this a metaphorical?
I don't know.
We're hyphenated. We're just like.
It wasn't really metaphorical. It was more. I was trying to think of something catchy.
It's so good.
I mean, my first handle was LFS, which was my initials.
Initials, yes.
_ realtor.
Oh yeah,
And I was like, gosh, dang, that's boring. Like I can't. No one's gonna want to follow that. And so I was like, what can I come up with that is fun? And I'm a mom, and isn't it super real estate related? Because I don't really post a ton of real estate content.
Yes.
So I came up with the hyphenated mom.
It's so good.
I kind of got the idea from I don't know if you follow the Rambling Redhead.
Obsessed with Jennifer Todrick.
Yeah. So
I love her.
Yes, I love her too. And I kind of was like, I wanted a "the" in there. And then I'm like, what's something that's unique to me? Well, not a lot of people have hyphenated last names.
True.
And I did that because I was in real estate for, I think it was 7 or 8 years before my husband and I got married.
Right.
So I didn't want to completely change my name.
I get that.
People wouldn't know who I was.
I get that. That's why I kept mine. So my maiden name is now my middle name.
Yes.
So I could have hyphenated. Some people think it's hyphenated.
Right.
But technically, professionally, I go by Ray Pardini Matson, but Pardini is my maiden name, but now my middle name, which can kind of be confusing.
Well, I mean,
but
no matter what you do, right?
As a professional,
change is confusing,
right?
Because mine is Lisa, and then I kept my middle name, Marie Fazio-Satterberg.
Yeah,
so
love.
It gets cut off on mail though, and
it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing. I love that you kept it. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Especially as an only child, I think that's special.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
love that.
thank you.
So, and I love I literally wrote it down because it made me giggle. Your bio, elder millennial.
Yeah. So like, I am a millennial, but
Same.
I'm on the cusp of Gen X. But I don't feel like I relate to Gen X. And so I've always kind of been fascinated by these different generations. And so there's Zennial, elder millennial. There's geriatric millennial, which I didn't feel comfortable calling myself
Elder
that.
millennial's way
Elder
better.
Sounded so much
And
cooler.
geriatric,
Yeah,
no,
geriatric
we're not
is
putting that anywhere. No. We're still young at heart.
Exactly.
Okay, lots of hats, as we talked about, like mom, wife, realtor, community activist, a vice president now. You foster dogs, foster pup mom.
Yes.
I don't know what the proper term would be for that. So many things. Like, how do you know what to post?
So,
like, it's authentic to you. You do a really great job of that.
Thank you. So it's honestly, there's no rhyme or reason to what I post. Sometimes I'll post 5 reels in one day, and sometimes I'll post nothing for a
reels
week.
in one day. Wait,
yeah,
really?
I mean, it's just whatever inspires me, and
Feels
then
right.
yeah. So it's easy for me because I'll always be thinking, well, that would make a cute reel, or that would be, or that might be a way to promote this dog that's up for adoption. And so I'm always, if I'm thinking it, I'll just do it.
Love.
Yeah. And then that's why I put out so much content, because I don't think too much about it. The ones that you really plan and take forever to do, at least for me, those are the worst performers for me.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I think part of that, like, we also do content. We're thoughtful. We strategize, all that. There is something to that.
Yes.
On the reverse, though, when you're putting so much time, effort, money, whatever it is, into something, and then it doesn't perform, you're like,
well, that was a waste of time.
And then you could, like, literally not think about it, post it, and it'll go viral.
Yes.
Yeah. So isn't that interesting?
It is.
And you're active on TikTok and Instagram, right?
I'm not on TikTok anymore.
No, you're not?
No, I got off of there.
Okay, when? I'm curious. You want to talk about it?
It was a couple months ago.
I was going to say, this is recent. I'm not on TikTok regularly. I go on there to search for inspiration for certain things. If I'm putting on an event, or we're looking for trending content for a client or something like that. I don't scroll. I don't post any of that. Personally.
I don't know. I felt like TikTok was more impersonal, and Instagram is more people I know, I guess, and local. And I don't know. In the past, I would go on TikTok to get ideas for TikToks and reels and content, but now I feel like I can go on Instagram reels, and there's enough there that I can get the same ideas. Yeah.
You are probably, I'm not even exaggerating, at least the 5th person that has said that.
Really?
About the difference between TikTok and Instagram, in that TikTok is just like just throw something to the wall and see what sticks, and you don't know these people. There's no personal connection with your TikTok followers.
Yes.
Instagram is like your people, like your actual community.
And even people I don't know on Instagram, I feel like they are basically my friends, and
totally.
It's more personal for some reason.
Okay, I'm going on Instagram right now. I need to see. Have you reached 10K yet?
No.
We're gonna get you there.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
We're gonna get you there, girl. You're close. You're close.
I've been trying. I'm clawing my way to 10K.
You are. Here's the thing. That's the other thing people don't talk about. It's like, if you're really trying to organically grow your following, it's not easy. It does not happen overnight. No. There's no overnight success on Instagram.
No.
Sometimes on TikTok, but again, are those really genuinely people you want to be communicating with?
No. I mean, if I was, again, like even with Instagram, one of my reels got me over 3,000 followers on Instagram.
Which one?
I forget which one.
Come on.
I can't remember. There was one, it might have been, I cannot remember.
I feel like we talked about this. Which one really popped off?
There was a foster dog one with puppies that we fostered, and that one had about almost 6 million views, and that might have been the one that I gained the most from. But the problem with that is that, again, I don't know those people.
Yeah.
It wasn't a local focused reel or anything like that. So, but I don't mind having dog lovers follow me.
Right. Of course.
Sometimes
you have that in common.
Yes. And sometimes I'll have a reel go viral, and it's like a new group of kids are following me, and I'm like, they don't want to follow me. Yeah. It's just
yeah. Isn't that interesting?
I'm trying to be intentional about what I post, so that it's more moms and dads and Fresno
elder millennials,
yeah. I mean, that sort of people that can relate to me.
Yes. Yeah. And you do a good job of incorporating community and local and all that, which is great.
Thank you. I try.
Love. And yeah, I'd say you sprinkle in realtor content. I think that's appropriate. And some of it's funny on brand for you, and some of it's hey guys, I'm working on this listing, and that's feels fine. Whatever feels right to you, Yeah. And to your point, maybe they're following you for real estate. Maybe they're following you for the funny mom content. Maybe they're following you for the dogs. maybe they're following you for La Comida interest.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. You never really know like their interest, but you get them hooked and then kind of see.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So what has been your most favorite part about creating content? Like, how did this even come? I guess you were active on social because of your job.
Yes. I've been on social media for a long time. I joined Facebook I looked it up, January of 2005.
Oh my God, amazing.
But
Was that when you had to have you had to have a college
yes,
email, right?
You had to be associated with a college. I had just graduated from Fresno State.
Yes.
So I don't remember if you had to have the email still, but you had to say you went to this college.
You definitely had to have the email.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I remember that.
I must have still had that.
Yeah.
So that's how I got started. But what happened? The video content I started posting many years ago. I was at a real estate, like a motivational type conference thing, and learning. And I had seen a social media person speaking, and she was like, "You need to just video yourself. You're worried about how you look and sound, but that's how you look and sound. So just get over it and post yourself and post your content." So I remember that day I posted my first video, and it was so awkward. It was on Facebook, and it was like a live of me just standing there like, "Hi everyone." It was bad.
I am so let me just stop you right there. Okay. I'm so impressed that you remember.
I honestly didn't think about it till right now, because I'm like, how did I start posting videos? Because I was posting up posts before that, but the videos really came up from that, and then it just snowballed from there. And I would say TikTok is what really got me into posting like the more fun content, and making, things about my life, and not so much about real estate and that sort of thing. And then I realized it could be enjoyable and
fun. And that's the thing. You're having fun with it. And I love that you're not overthinking it. Like some people are like, "Oh, cringe. I'm going to post 2 or 3 times in one day," whatever it is. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
If it feels right.
I try to do that. Like, well, maybe I should limit or post at certain times. And I do tend to post maybe at certain times sometimes. But other than that, like, if I make it and I think it's good to share, I'm just going to put it out there. And
so you don't plan ahead as a content person, creator?
I don't usually. There's a couple things I'll plan ahead for, but usually, no. It's usually just if I happen to think of something, and then I'm like, I better make this a reel.
Better do that.
Yeah.
It's like a light bulb moment, and it comes to mind.
Exactly.
We're kicking off the holiday season with some delicious Dutch Bros seasonal drinks. They just dropped their holiday lineup, and it is definitely festive, let me tell you. First up is the crowd favorite, which I am having today. Fantastic. Hazelnut truffle mocha. Rich, cozy, topped with a soft top and caramel drizzle if you get it iced. I personally love to get this one hot, obviously, but option to do both. Then, if you're a peppermint person, there's the candy cane mocha, which is another fan fave that's come back. So this is not new, but a returning fave. Creamy, minty, topped with soft top and candy cane sprinks. It's giving December joy. We're here for it. Now for something new and fun. The Mistletoe Rebel. Raspberry and pomegranate with festive green glitter glaze. If you need a boost to keep up with all of the holiday hustle and bustle, this is the move. And last, but certainly not least, the Holiday Cookie Freeze. Sweet cream, vanilla, and jingle sprinks. It's literally a sugar cookie in a cup. Divine. Plus, the holiday cups are cute. They're festive. The iced drinks are too. We'll show you those. And consider this your sign to really treat yourself when you're out and about for the festive season. Check out Dutch Bros on their app at Dutch Bros and their Instagram at Dutch Bros Fresno for all of the holiday fun. Coffee cheers, friends. Online voting is now open through December 12th for CV Luxe's Luxury Awards. If glowing skin, hydrofacials, and premier med spa vibes in Fresno have a place in your self-care routine, Dr. Mark Chin has your vote. From signature facials to confidence-boosting aesthetics treatments, women across the valley trust the Aspire Med Spa for results that feel as good as they look. Show your glow some love and vote Dr. Mark Chin for the 2026 Luxury Awards at cvlux.com and learn more about Aspire at medispafresno.com. Okay, since we're talking about, the early days of content, do you remember your AOL screen name?
Oh, gosh, yes. I do.
Please tell me.
Okay, it was Callie, QT, Lisa at AOL.com, but I need you to know the Callie was spelled with a K.
K.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's very Kardashian.
That was my AOL
Callie
screen name.
Cutie. That is so perfect. Tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial.
I must have been 13 years old when I came up with that or something. Yeah.
Mine was Blondie with an I.
Oh, okay.
0087.
I like that.
I know.
Nice.
I can't. All the numbers too at the end.
I know.
As if we're supposed to remember. Which one are you?
Right.
Wow. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Do you have a landline in your house?
We do not. No.
No? I'm kind of thinking about getting one.
We should,
I'm
probably.
kind of thinking about bringing that back.
You know what?
The tin can thing?
No, I saw a video recently where someone installed a landline and lets their kids use it.
Yeah.
Did you see that by chance?
Well, no, but I want to do that.
It was like, and it's a big hit.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
But it's like, I don't know who she calls. Maybe people with cell phones, I guess.
The thing would be, good point.
Because who else
has one? Well, I guess get your friends on board so they can all do the same.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'm going to do for Christmas for the kids. Maybe there's
love
this tin can phone.
Okay.
That's kind of like that. It's like kid friendly, but it's meant to be a landline type thing to be able to, other people that have the tin can phone can call each other.
Oh, okay.
And it's cute. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
and of course, now that we're talking about it, the world is listening and you're going to get an Instagram ad for it. And it's all creepy and weird.
You don't even need to send it to me.
I won't.
No.
It'll be listening.
Yeah.
But I mean, talk about like memories ingrained in your mind. I still remember my best friend's home line numbers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's sweet. There's something to be said about that.
Yes, I remember
the simplicity
my
of
home
that.
number, I remember my cousin's home phone number, and
Same. I know when my parents moved, I don't know, it was a while ago at this point, my mom was like, I don't think I'm going to give a landline. I think I'm going to give it up. And we're like sad about it.
Yeah.
We're like, no.
It's weird to make
That's
that
forever
change.
our home number.
I know.
Like for literally almost 35 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a different time now, though.
It is.
So, parenting, different times, holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Something I've been talking to some friends about, and I'd love to get your thoughts. How do you work with your girls to sort of be involved in the community and like talk about your involvement with La Comida and your and Realty Concepts is so involved in the community and does a lot of things like. Have you started having those conversations? I mean, they're older. I'm sure you've had conversations with the girls and they've helped, right?
Yeah, I do talk to them about what the fundraising is for.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, even especially for La Comida Guild, we use this hospital ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
and this is for us and for others to help. But I really try to involve them in what I'm doing, which obviously they're not going to be greeting guests at the home tour door or anything like that, but they help me do different things like maybe workshop things like stringing tickets, or they'll help me label invites for the presidents to come the past presidents come pour the tea at, and sometimes I'll have them make their special homemade soaps, and I will sell them at our member meetings, and that goes towards our donation.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have them get involved in that way. They do really love the foster dog part.
I know. Tell me about
more.
that. Tell us about that more. How you got involved with that. It sounds like even just from us talking over the years, like the girls are really involved and like probably become attached to the dogs.
I mean, yeah, it's.
That would be the hardest part. I feel.
They've done really well with it.
Good.
But I used to foster dogs like when I was 100 years ago, when I was in my 20s, and I did it for maybe about 10 years, but I was just on my own, and then Dominic was with me for some of that. Mm-hmm. But then once I started having kids, I took a break. But now that they're old enough, I thought, this would be something fun to do as a family. and show them that, you know, we're helping these dogs, talk to them about overpopulation and spaying and neutering and all that. And so they will sometimes go with me to pick out the dog. And then
So what's the process? Do you work with a certain organization? How does
So I try to work with Fresno Animal Center and Fresno Humane because unfortunately they have to euthanize dogs for space. So rather than go to like a Miss Winkles or something, I feel like I'm going directly to the source,
right,
to try to at least actually save a dog's life.
Right.
So I work with them. They're great to work with. They have great foster programs, and yeah, we go in. There's a foster contract you fill out. I'm in the system by now.
Right.
Sometimes they'll reach out to me and say, "Hey, we have a dog that might be a good fit for your family." They kind of know.
They know the dynamic of the family, the fact that you have young kids and
our
all
other
that.
Pets.
I was gonna say, do you have other pets?
I have 2 personal dogs and 2 cats.
Oh, see?
And 2 fish recently.
I love that for you. The fish. The fish are the most high maintenance of them all.
Oh my gosh, their tank gets dirty in less
yes.
than a week. I've got to figure something out with that.
I'll never forget the free Fresno Fair fish turned into
That's what these are.
Well,
that's what they are. One fell on the ground at the fair. Yeah, one of them, and then we saved it, and then she tried to give us a second fish, and we're like, no, we also want the one that fell on the ground. So now we have 2 Fresno Fair fish from the last fair.
And there's the last, this year.
The recent one. Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed that you still have them. That's very good. No, I'm serious. We did that.
Ours lasts like 15 years.
You're lying.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay, well, wow. I feel like a really bad fish mom.
No, I'm not good
at it. I'm not either. And I went to the store to get all the things and all the proper things, and it's a lot.
I think it's like luck, pure luck.
You think?
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
We're not doing that good of a job. If you saw the tank, you'd be horrified. But they thrive.
What are the fish's names? 2 fish.
They are Bubbles and Fred Jr.
Cute.
And Fred Jr. was named after the fish that I had for like 15 years that I won at a high school thing and had well into my 20s. And I had told the kids about him on the way home from the fair. So when they came up with the names, one of them was Fred Jr. The one that fell on the ground was Fred Jr. So that.
Oh my gosh, that's good. That is good. So the foster program that you work with says, okay, we know you have these pets, we know you have children, we know the dynamic of your family, and sort of helps you.
They help me, and if I see one online that I want to foster, they'll tell me this will be a good fit or maybe not. I mean, I would say most of the dogs are very friendly and are going to be a good fit no matter what kind of. They just want to get out of the shelter. There might be a few with some behavioral issues where they might say, well, this one should be a no kids family or something like that. But it's very rare. Many of the dogs are wonderful and would fit well in any situation.
So how long do you have them? It just depends, right?
I mean, you can be a short-term foster. So sometimes we'll have them for a couple of days while they're waiting to be transported out of town or something. But most of the time, I will just foster them until they either have a rescue tag them or they get adopted. But usually it's not more than it's usually a couple of weeks. It's not very long.
Okay, so it's not that long.
The last one we had for 2 months. But
then how do you not get attached and want to keep?
I don't know. Maybe there might be something wrong with me.
No. Well, it's your mindset, right? It's part of the process. You can't.
If I keep this dog, I'm not going to be able to save anymore.
That's a great mentality to have.
I did what they call foster fail on one dog that I ended up he went to a rescue and I ended up driving to San Francisco because I couldn't bear the thought of losing him. And adopted him. So I kind of used my one pass to do that, and now that's it. We can't.
That's it.
We can't have more than 2 personal dogs.
Yes.
Plus the
I'm
foster.
impressed that you have all those pets. Honestly, it's amazing.
It's a lot.
We really want to get a dog. So I'm intrigued by this whole.
I would highly recommend checking the shelter, checking the local rescue.
And just tell them, obviously you have to give them all the information, but just tell them family friendly, young children, all that, right?
They'll know. what kind of dog would be a good fit for. And if they've got puppies, they've got older dogs, they've got whatever you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely going to be going that route.
Nice.
And truly, like, my children would freak out. They're obsessed with dogs.
Yeah.
So are we. Michael and I grew up with dogs. The fact that we already don't have one is kind of funny.
It's strange.
It is strange.
Like
but I think
missing.
it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like we should have had one before kids, or some before kids, because it would have been easier.
I don't know.
But no. I know, right? It's like, it's all chaotic anyway.
It might be better with kids, because sometimes when you have a dog before kids and then you have kids,
they don't get along,
or not even that, more like you feel like you're neglecting the animals, especially during like that newborn phase.
Oh, totally. I have heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that with friends. I guess my only thought is, Lisa, I love my sleep.
Oh, I do too.
And we are, I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood. We're like finally in a place now that MJ is 4 that we're sleeping regularly through the night.
Yeah.
So the thought of a puppy, I just need to like mentally prepare, or a young dog that has to go out at night or whatever. I don't know.
Well, that's why I would kind of suggest going for like a 1 to 2
older,
year old
right?
dog. They don't have to be 8 years old,
I agree.
But by that age, they're out of the pup, because the puppy training, I feel bad about saying this, but I don't like puppies that much.
Yeah, right.
They're hard for me.
They are hard. They
They're
are
very
hard.
cute.
Well, and you really, truly, if you're going to have a puppy, regardless of how you get that puppy, you got to put in the time and the work. And that's my thing. It's like, Michael and I both work out of the home. Like, we have flexible schedules, but we would have to really put in the work.
Yeah.
I can't just let the dog hang out at home while you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how do you do that you have a flexible schedule too, and your husband does too.
Yeah.
So that's great.
One of us is usually home. It's or the dogs are in the backyard, and we make sure it's all enclosed and everything. And I have a dog boarder. So if we go out of town, I have this wonderful boarder that can deal with my very difficult dog that I foster failed on.
Foster failed.
Yeah. So he like doesn't get along with like most people, and he actually might have bit her once, but we got past that, and so I have someone I trust that can watch the dogs.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so because that's a big part, traveling.
That's the thing.
And
yeah,
even like one time I threw a baby shower at my house, and it was just like we had my 2 dogs, the foster dog. It was just I didn't want them outside in case people wanted to go outside. So they went to the border for the day.
Is that like at their house or amazing?
It's at her house.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
So the girls, do you have like duties for them to help with the dog, like your own personal dogs, but also the foster dogs? Like, do they have chores, like where they're like, you feed, you clean, or no?
No, not.
Are they
so
helpful?
Much. They are very helpful.
Oh, good.
So when we bring the foster dog home for the first time, we'll usually give them a bath, and so they help with that. They like to do the bath, the brushing, and all that. I usually feed them, not because they're not willing to, but more like because that one dog I have is difficult, so I have to feed him in a certain part of the house, and like one outside, and it's just a little bit complicated.
Yeah. There's coordination involved.
There's coordination.
Yes.
But they love playing with them, and, they'll take them for walks and things like that. So they do help take care of them.
Love.
Yeah.
And they're old enough too now.
Yeah, they're old enough to be involved.
That was the other caveat. Michael's like, at this point, we're not getting a dog until the kids can help with the dog. And I said, honey, fine. I get that. But also, we're going to have to like stay on top of them to help with the dog, right? Like we can't.
Ultimately, you're responsible as the adult, because they may or may not get tired of it, and then the dog's still there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So sweet. I love that you do that. So for those that are listening and want to be involved with La Comida Guild home tour, follow you on social.
Yes.
At the Hyphenated Mom. Love the handle.
Thank you.
We have at La Comida Guild on social, on Instagram. You guys on Facebook too?
We are on Facebook.
Great.
Yep.
And then the website, obviously, lacomediaguild.org. Anything else you want listeners to know about the guild as a whole or the home tour? This is going to publish December 1st, I believe, which is the week of the home tour. So
Yes.
hopefully you're near selling out, but you may have day tickets, right? We don't know.
Right.
It's hard to say.
There may still be some day tickets available by the time this goes out. So at this point, if you purchase them, you'll probably have to pick them up at Fort Washington Country Club. So just reach out to us via email or our phone number on the website, and we can make sure to get those ordered for you and get you to the home tour.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited. We're already
too.
mapping out our day. It's going to be
know.
really
That's
fun.
so
It's
awesome.
so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Thank you for being here. This was a blast.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
I appreciate it. Cheers.
Love it. Thanks for joining us on Coffee Monday today. Feel free to rate and review this episode, and we're always open to receiving your guest suggestions by submitting them on our website, coffeemondaypodcast.com, or our Instagram at Coffee Monday Podcast. And don't forget, you can now stream full episodes of Coffee Monday anytime on the brand new KC24 and CBS 47 streaming app, now available on Amazon Fire, Roku, and Apple TV.